Julie Rader here, talking to you about the Virgo New Moon happening on September 6th at 5:51 p.m. Pacific time, so just for your time zone. And in this video, I'll talk a little bit about the overview of what else is going on at this Virgo New Moon that's going to really make it extremely transformative, and how it will affect you in your own life. So I always recommend finding your rising sign first and going by your rising and then your sun and your moon as well. So when you look at all three of those, it gives you a big, broad picture of the areas of life that it will really affect for you. If you like this video, please like it, subscribe to my channel to help me grow it, and share it with others if you think anybody else would benefit from it as well. My goal is to get information out there that will help you in your everyday life. Astrology has been extremely helpful for me in how I plan my days, my weeks, my months, how I parent my children, when I start new projects. I'm so passionate about it, and I really want to take out the taboo of astrology and make it accessible for everyone. So here we go. Okay, this Virgo new moon, like I mentioned, it happens at 5:51, and just minutes later. So the new moon is always when the sun and moon are at the exact same degree, and that's what makes it a new moon. It's called a conjunction. Just minutes later, there is a harmonious aspect called a trine with Uranus. So the moon then trines Uranus in Taurus. What this means to me, and then about 40 minutes later, after the new moon, the sun trines Uranus. Uranus is about breakthroughs. It's about breaking down old structures. It is about sudden, unexpected changes. So new moons are about new beginnings in our life. And with these aspects to Uranus, just minutes after this conjunction, the new moon itself, wow, there really can be something that just kind of comes out of the blue, some synchronistic event that changes our life in an instant. What is also happening on this new moon day is Mars, which is in Virgo, it creates a trine to Pluto in Capricorn. Mars is the initiator. It's what motivates us to do anything in our life. And Pluto is death and rebirth. It's transformation. Also on this day, we have Venus in Libra. Venus loves being in Libra. It's its home sign. Venus, which is about love and self-worth. It creates a really beautiful, harmonious aspect, a trine as well. A lot of trine energy at this new moon to Jupiter. Jupiter is the great benefic. Venus is the lesser benefic. So the two benefics are meeting up in a harmonious aspect also on this new moon. There can be a lot of beautiful energy coming in, changes that you don't see coming. So I really, really like the energy of this new moon. And if you've been doing what I've suggested in the weeks prior leading up to this new moon, the deep inner work, the last couple of weeks have really been about doing the deep work, allowing for deep transformation. If you've been doing that, the doors that will swing open, these golden doors of opportunity that will swing open in your life, can be beyond your wildest imagination. So I love, love, love the energy of this new moon. So let's go through the signs now and see where it will affect you personally in your life. So Aries, rising, moon, or sun. This is happening in your 6th house. So for you, Aries, this really is, and also because your ruler Mars on the same day is aspecting harmoniously with Pluto transformation, you can transform your health, um, your exercise routine, your diet, your day to day routines, work, even all of these areas of life can be really transformed with them. It could be something suddenly changes, or all of a sudden you feel motivated to make these changes. So, health, routine, work, pets. You could decide to bring a new pet into your life as well. That will really change your day to day routine. So that's something else could potentially change for you, for your life, and full new chapter. Taurus, this is happening in your fifth house. This, because you also have Uranus in Taurus and these aspects to Uranus, there could be a sudden, unexpected romance that enters into your life. Also, with it being fifth house, it could be something dealing with children. Um, and you could start feeling way more creative. You, Taurus, may decide to take the leap of faith and become an entrepreneur. So, uh, this is for you in the house of fun, romance, really opening your heart and if you open your heart because of this Venus aspect to Jupiter, love could really come in, or you could start feeling more love in an existing relationship as well. Gemini, this is happening in your fourth house, the house of home and family, with all of these aspects, Mars and Pluto, Uranus, to both the sun and moon on this new moon. And even with Venus, Jupiter, you could decide to move or to do a renovation on your home or to beautify your home. Something could come up with family or family members. So, their home and family are very much the theme of this new moon for you in your life. Cancer, sun, moon, or rising. This is how, well, Cancer, I've talked about it before, but you feel every new and full moon the most because the moon is your ruler. So this is happening in your third house. You could really feel motivated, or with Uranus in the mix, there could be an opportunity for a sudden short distance travel, road trip, or somewhere that you don't have to travel far, more domestic travel. Also, you could decide that you want to teach something or learn something or decide to go back to school. Or if you're taking a course, it could be starting around this time. So, anything learning, communication as well. Um, all of these are aspects that will really be on the forefront for you, Cancer. Um, Leo, this is happening in your second house. The second house rules your finances, anything to deal with money, self worth. As a Leo, usually you're pretty confident. However, if you've been feeling like your confidence has been bashed for any reason, this Virgo new moon could, with the Mars and Pluto aspects and the Jupiter and Venus, and even with Uranus, there could be something to shift you back into gear to where you really realize your self worth. You tap back into that Leo King energy. So, something with your possessions as well could be on the forefront. You could be deciding that it's really more important that you have quality over quantity for whatever that means in your life. Virgo, this is happening in your first house. Virgo, this is huge for you because it's your new moon. We each get a new moon every year and a full moon every year. This is your time to really step out into the world, and you could be doing it in a new way, especially with Uranus involved. with Mars and Pluto, with Venus and Jupiter, all in the mix. This is a big, big new moon for you. So you could feel like there is a brand new version of yourself that is ready to break out of its shell and step into every aspect of your life in a new way. There could be unexpected changes or opportunities that come up for you at this time. Libra, this is happening in your 12th house. And Libra, with all of this energy, um, with all these planets in Virgo at this time, which is in your 12th house, and with the sun in Virgo, which is also your 12th house, you may be feeling a little lower energy. And so I encourage you to go inward, to retreat, maybe get in nature, but to do just an inner new moon ceremony, because soon there are going to be all of these planets in your sign and you're going to be feeling more vitality. But right now, with everything in the 12th house, go inward, do the work, get really clear on your intentions. Um, Really have some kind of ritual or spiritual ceremony around this new moon and how you want to start exhibiting the energy in a new way, um, for next month's new moon, which will be your new moon. Scorpio, Scorpio rising, sun or moon. This is happening in your 11th house. It's a great time to go in and really reassess your goals, your aspirations, your intentions, and see if you're on track with where you want to go. Also, are the friends that you're spending time with or these groups that you're with, are they in harmony with where you are wanting to go in your life? Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this is happening in your 10th house, your house of social status and career. You could have an unexpected change in your career or be motivated for um, big change, transformative change in your career. Also, with Venus and Libra, there are definitely some career changes on the horizon for you, Sagittarius. So be aware of that. Be your optimistic, positive self and watch for these doors that swing open for you. Capricorn, this is happening in your 9th house. Ninth house is about spiritual pursuits, international anything. It might not be international travel with everything going on in the world, but it could be reaching other groups internationally or doing business internationally. Um, could be studying something at a deeper level for you, Capricorn, and could be new opportunities in these areas, spiritually, religiously, internationally. Aquarius, this is happening in your 8th house. So Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising, you could be really feeling, or there may be unexpected, deep connections that happen for you, deeper than usual, um, or really feeling some psychological, very, very possible that you are feeling some psychological changes that are on the horizon for you, and that will change your paradigms and every aspect of your life. So be open to that, to diving deeper into these connections you have with others and yourself. And finally, last but not least, Pisces, sun, moon, or rising. This is happening in your 7th house, house of relationships. So, with Uranus involved, with Venus involved, very well could be unexpected, sudden relationship changes. So watch for that. Be open to that. Be willing for these changes to come into your life. purity in a relationship. It could be a business partnership, any kind of one-on-one relationship. Or it could be how you present yourself, could be your audience. If you're in a career or any area of life that involves audiences of people that you present to, or that you teach to, or that you work with, um, or a one-on-one aspect in your business, it there could be some sudden change. And with all these trines, I do believe it could be more harmonious change and opening for you in those areas. So if you like this video, please like it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so I can continue to grow the channel, and share it with anyone you feel would benefit. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. If you're interested at all, I am doing some offerings, some yoga and astrology offerings, a one-day workshop in September in honor of the Pisces full moon as well as the equinox. And this is going to be all about the bountiful harvest. The whole workshop will be geared toward us reaping the most bountiful crops of the year, in which this new moon is setting the stage for. So this is the new moon that is growing up to that harvest full moon. So, and then in October, I'm starting another 7-week yoga and astrology series, which can either involve a 90-minute yoga class based on the astrology, yoga and meditation. We'll talk about the astrology and how to best utilize the energy all week. And then if you want to take it even deeper, you'll do the bundle package, which includes the astrology life hacks. And I will teach you much deeper aspects of fundamental astrology and how you can understand and interpret what is going on with the transits, the new moon, the full moon, the moon phases, the retrogrades, the planets, the houses, the signs, how it can affect you in your life. So there'll be more information if you go to my website, julierader.com, and all the information is there. Thanks again.